Hello students, today we are going to discuss question based on rate of change of quantities. Now first question under this category is for the curve y is equal to 5x minus 2x cube, find the rate of change of slope of the curve when x is equal to 3 if x increases at the rate of 2 units per second. This question has been asked in CBSE 2017. So let us start this question. So given y is equal to 5x minus 2x cube, dy by dx is 5 minus 6x square. I am giving this as symbol m because I want to find the rate of change of this m also. So that is why I have to give a symbol m. Now next is we have to find dm by dt. For this I am differentiating it again, obviously with respect to time t, so that it is dx by dt along with minus 12x. So I am putting value of dx by dt, which is 2, as it is given in the question, so that final answer is minus 24x, and when x is equal to 3 is substituted as it is given in the question, so final is minus 72. So next question, again it's been asked in 2015 examination, board examination. Question is this: the side of an equilateral triangle is increasing at the rate of 2 centimeter per second. At what rate is its area increasing when the side of triangle is 20 centimeter? Now first of all, let us give symbol to the side. Let x be the side of equilateral triangle, so that dx by dt is 2 centimeter per second. Now let A be the area of triangle. By mensuration, area of triangle is root 3 by 4 side square or x square. Now differentiate, dA by dt is equal to root 3 by 4 2x into dx by dt. Very very important chain rule. Put the value of dx by dt, which is 2. So I am putting this value so that after cancellation it become root 3x, as x is equal to 20 is given. So putting here x 20. So answer is 20 root 3. Very very important, that centimeter square per second units area upon time. Next is a similar question but little bit complex. The two sides of an isosceles triangle with fixed base b are decreasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. Remember, decreasing. How fast is the area decreasing when the two sides are equal to the base? Now let x be the length of equal sides. So dx by dt is given minus 3 centimeter per second because it is decreasing. Now let us draw a diagram to represent the situation, and by construction let us draw one perpendicular from the vertex containing equal sides. So geometry says it is median also, so that is why it is bisecting the base, so that is why BD is b by 2. So as we know that area of triangle is half into base into height, as base is b, so height by Pythagoras I can find the value of height, which is x square minus b square by 4 whole under root. Next is simple, I have to differentiate with respect to time. So b is constant, half is constant, only this we have to differentiate by power rule, and after that differentiation of base, after that differentiation of x, because we are differentiating with respect to time. So these things are very very important. Now dx by dt is given to be minus 3, so I am putting this value here so that it is minus 3. Now it is also given that two sides are equal to the base, so I am putting x as b. So putting x as b and doing necessary simplification, we are left with final result minus root 3b centimeter square per second. Next question is again very very important. An inverted cone has a depth of 10 centimeter and base radius 5 centimeter. Water is poured into it at the rate of 1.5 cc per minute. Find the rate at which the level of water is rising when depth is 4. So let us draw a picture. representing this situation, we are having inverted cone. This is height, this is radius, and this is representing the level of water. So again this is in the form of cone, so let r be the radius and h be the height, and we have to find dh by dt. So clearly these two triangles are similar, and as triangles are similar, so their sides must be proportional. So putting the values, r by 5 is equal to h by 10, so that there is a relation between r and h. Now v is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So I am putting the value of r here, so that now function is single valued function. Now differentiating with respect to t, I am getting dv by dt is equal to 3 pi h square by 12 into dh by dt. Now it is given that height is, or depth is 4. So I am putting this value here, so that also dv by dt is 1.5. I am putting this value also. So putting all these values, and after doing cancellation, so we are left with 15 by 40 pi or 3 by 8 pi, and we can leave the answer in terms of pi. And final units are very important, centimeter per minute. And students, remember one thing, sometime a statement is added in this question, like they don't say ki depth is 4, they say depth is 4 centimeter below the top. Now what does this mean, below the top? That means this is the depth which is given to you. So total is 10, this is 4, so this h is 6. Rest question is same, method is same, calculations are same, but in the last here you have to put h as 6, because total height is 10 and 4 centimeter below the top. So this point we have to remember, otherwise if straightaway it is given, so you can put 4. So next question is again very interesting question. An Air Force plane is ascending vertically at the rate of 100 km per hour. If the radius of earth is r kilometer, remember small r it is given in the question, so we have to take this as it is and treat this r as constant, because radius of earth is constant. So how fast is the area of the earth visible from the plane increasing at 3 minutes after it started ascending? So as we don't know any standard result about area visible by the plane when it is ascending, so it is given in the question, given that visible area is a is equal to 2 pi r square h upon r plus h, where h is the height of the plane above the earth. Remember r is constant, remember. Now first of all, speed is given to us in per hour and time is given in minutes. So what I am doing, I am finding the speed in minutes by dividing it by 60. Also let us find the distance in 3 minutes, so it is speed into time, so speed into time, so distance will be 5 km. That means after 3 minutes the plane will reach at the height of 5 km. Now same steps as usual, let a is area is given, so let us differentiate with respect to time. Remember h is only variable, so r plus h as it is, differentiation of h, minus h as it is, differentiation of r plus h, r being constant becomes 0, h is dh by dt upon denominator square, simple. Now you can take dh by dt common, and so that h can be cancelled out, and final derivative is this. Now the speed is given 100 km per hour. Basically as plane is ascending upward, so this is dh by dt, rate of change of height. So I have to put dh by dt as 100 km per hour. So I am putting this value, and height we have calculated in the beginning, which is 5 km. This also I am putting in the last, so that final expression is this. This is the final answer. So next question, in chemistry an adiabatic process is one where is no gain or loss of heat. So this is a reality that in adiabatic process there is no gain or loss of heat. Heat change is zero. So during this process, pressure P and volume V of certain gases such as hydrogen, oxygen in a container are related by the formula, and it is given P into V raised to the power 1.4 is constant. At a certain time, the volume of the hydrogen in a closed container is 4 meter cube. Volume is given to us, and the pressure 0.75 kilogram per meter cube. So these two things are given to us. Now suppose the volume is increasing, that means rate of change of volume is given to us half meter cube per second. So how fast is the pressure decreasing? So let us start this. Now two variables are there and we have no relation here, direct relation between pressure and volume. So no problem, we will differentiate with respect to time with two variables, no issue. So I'm differentiating with respect to t, treat them like x and y, no problem. So dp by dt derivative of p and v raised to the power 1.4 as it is, then p as it is, by power rule 1.4 come in front of v, and 1.4 minus 1 is 0.4 into derivative of v which is dv by dt. Right hand side is simply 0 because this was constant, so no issue. So now separating the terms to both side, and obviously we have to find dp by dt, so I am shifting rest of the terms. Also I am putting the value of dv by dt which is half, sorry, minus half, because it is, no, it is increasing, so it is half. Okay, now next I am putting the value of v which is 4, so that I am doing necessary simplification. Final is minus 0.131 kilogram per meter cube per second, because it is rate of change of pressure. This is dp by dt, so pressure kilogram per meter cube and time second. So I hope you must have gone through these questions. So that's it, that's all for today. Take care, have a nice day. Thank you.